got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. Well, last year's game is one Volunteer fans are never going to forget. The first one in the post-Saban era. They got off to a very slow start. Didn't have a point at halftime, but then stormed back.
Yeah, you got to give Josh Heupel a lot of credit for being able to get that team ready to play in the second half. I remember it. Dylan Sampson had a monster game at the end of that football game, able to put a couple of touchdowns on the board. But I think the story of the game, and we'll see how it plays out today, was the Tennessee defense. They really took away Alabama's ability to run the football and put it all on Jalen Milroe, and the result was a victory for the Vols.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. It makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? To the air. It's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the 1st down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Brazil. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the 3rd Saturday in October. And Vols fans, glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. 3rd Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense operates at the +46 after that huge gain. Quarterback still with the football. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Thomas. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aguilar. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The ball is picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass complete on a crosser. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Gonna run it. It's Miller. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pocket breaking down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here we go, 3rd and short with the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He shreds the tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it! The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Aguilar. caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
In the red area, it's Thomas. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his back. Sure hands. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback keeps the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Aguilar. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the Volunteers will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts it in front by 1.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Tennessee 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Here he goes. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's Miller. Oh, complete toward the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3 33. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game status before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down in the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Alabama 14, Tennessee 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to punt it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On the run, it's Miller. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? It's a quarterback keeper. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Breaks through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Loose football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that 2-point conversion.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. The two-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. Take a quick pause. It's third down for the offense. Pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's reeled in. It's Horton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. These are the moments you prepare for every week in practice. One final drive late in the game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Alabama 21, Tennessee 14.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. To throw, it's Aguilar. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.